Hey guys, I'm John Barker, this is Skull and Mortar, and that noise in the background, that's my neighbor's lawnmower. Today guys, my wife has been asking for it for a long time. She's been trying to get me to do birria tacos, I think I said it right. She's been trying to get me to do these tacos for a long time, and today is the day we're gonna put a Skull and Mortar spin on them because we're doing them in the smoker. Birria tacos, I think. I might look like a dumbass. All right guys, before you, we have some chuck roast. Look at that, looking beautiful. We got some oxtail, we got some short ribs. We got about a pound of each. The first thing you wanna do is we're not gonna go over the top with the seasoning because we have a lot of seasoning with the peppers and such here later in the recipe. So we're gonna hit this with a nice layer of salt and make sure that you hit all sides of the meat. Guys, we have our Skylight non-stick pan right here. You can tell it's got this beautiful wood handle, this nice metal inside here, and a non-stick coating. They are the sponsors of today's video, so check the link down below, and we're gonna hit this with some oil. You wanna use a high heat oil here, about 2 tablespoons. Make sure you get all around. Guys, the cool thing about this pan that you're seeing here is it works on all stoves. It works on this induction burner, fire, electric, whatever you got, it works perfect. Now this non-stick coating is durable. It's easy to clean. The wooden handle is removable, and you can actually throw this right into the dishwasher after you use it. Again, we're gonna have links down below, so make sure you check them out, show them some love. We appreciate Skylight Kitchen for helping us out on this video. And now we're gonna go ahead and throw in our meat. We want this bad boy roaring hot. That's what we like to hear. Don't overcrowd your pan. All right, just go ahead and set things in. We'll flip them, we'll move them around, and we'll set them off to the side after we get them brown. Guys, I'm gonna call an audible and we're gonna throw some Skull and Mortar rub on here. Skull and Mortar rub is perfect for any occasion, my friends. It adds color, it adds depth of flavor, and the pepper notes in here are gonna make this beef pop even harder. Hell yes. Nothing is stuck on the bottom of this pan. All that beautiful dark fawn, that oil, nothing at all. Look how clean that comes. That's perfect. You cannot get a pan that comes this clean, this well, anywhere in the marketplace other than from Skylight. Look at that thing. All the burnt oil, everything just moves right around. All our fawn, boom, moving around, ready to be cooked in. All right, so now we have this beautiful fawn in here and we want to use it to our advantage. We're gonna go ahead and drop in some onions. Are mine frozen? Yes, they are. I had like 9,000 onions. I had to do something with it. I'd recommend you use a fresh onion, but you know, I'm a lunatic and we're gonna do what we do. Feel free to leave your hate comments down below. And we're just gonna kind of let these saute and break up. About another tablespoon of oil in here. You can go up to 2, but I wouldn't go past that if I were you. Those look pretty good. I like where that's headed. We're gonna take about a tablespoon of tomato paste. We're gonna pop that right down on top. We're just gonna continue to kind of move that around the pan and allow it to integrate itself into those flavors that we're kicking there, you know? Look at that again. I just want to point out, no stickage to the bottom of this pan. That's amazing. I've put this thing through the ringers. Not a even slight bit of sticking. Guys, you see our tomato paste is browning. We're gonna dump 8 whole cloves of garlic. I sliced it up, throw them in whole, mince them, whatever, it doesn't matter, just get them in there. I'm looking for some big garlic flavors in here. So now we're gonna drop 3 chili de arbol in there, 5 ancho chilies. Now as you can see, we've cut the stem off, we've cleaned most of the seeds out. It's not perfect. If you can get it perfect, great. If not, whatever. We're gonna drop those in there. We're also gonna drop 5 Guajillo chilies in here. Again, my pronunciation is probably garbage, but again, seeded. We just want the jackets, the skins, whatever you wanna call them. We wanna put those in there, and we're just gonna allow those to kind of toast and start to meld together with those other flavors. We wanna get them warm warm so we can unlock the flavor. We're gonna throw in our pot. We're gonna toss this back in. Guys, we got about 2.5 quarts of beef broth in there. All right, guys, we're gonna let that heat up. And we're just gonna drop our meat down into the mixture, and now we're gonna let it braise. So we got this liquid heating up on this induction burner here. Once it gets up to temperature, we're going to, once it gets to where it starts to bubble and simmer, we're gonna take it off and we're gonna throw it on the smoker. Now we're gonna hop over here. I got some cheesecloth set out and we're gonna get our final steps in. We got 1 full tablespoon of black peppercorns, 1 full tablespoon of coriander, a nice little heaping thing of fresh cinnamon, and we got 6 bay leaves here. All right, we got all those seasonings in our cheesecloth, and now we're just gonna fold our cheesecloth up, give it a good wrap, tie it off with more cheesecloth, and then we're just gonna drop this down right on top. All right, now that it's simmering, we're gonna throw it on the smoker at about 250 degrees. We're gonna come back to it in an hour, and we're gonna take it to that next level, my friends. We got it smoking with a little bit of apple, a little bit of pecan. It's gonna pop on this beef. It's gonna pop with these flavors. This is gonna be birria like you've never had it before. Guys, we've had this on the smoker now uncovered for about an hour. So what we want to do, let's go ahead and pull this little cheesecloth guy out of the way. We want to hop in here and we want to reach down, and you see we got these bones in here. That's going to add like a good bone marrow flavor. All right, so what we're doing here is we're trying to get as much of the peppers and garlic out as possible, and we're going to puree those, and we're going to throw them back into our stew mixture, which is going to help thicken it up, and it's really going to help bring out the flavors in our consommé here later. But we're not actually taking out the meat. We're only taking out our peppers and garlic as much as possible. Now, if I was smart, I would have put these on top so they were easier to get out, but nobody ever accused me of being a Misc candidate, that's for sure. So typically when you're gonna do a birria taco, I'm never gonna say it right. I might as well just, I should give up, but I won't. What we have here is typically you would have an orange paste, but because we smoked it, it's gonna be brown. But this is what we're looking for. You want a paste consistency. Okay. Now we're just gonna take that and we're gonna drop it right back down inside our mixture here. And this is we're actually gonna take some foil and we're gonna make sure that we nice and securely kind of lock the top of this down. And we're gonna up the ante on the smoker. We're gonna bring it up to about 400 degrees, and we're gonna trap all the moisture in here and just let it break this beef down until it is as tender as possible. So I like to leave like some different textures and some different chunks in there just to get like a different feel to it, so I'm not just eating the same thing over and over. But this meat, look how easy it comes apart. That's exactly what you're looking for. Oh, sorry, ready? I wanna make sure that you get your Oaxaca cheese, string it up a little bit, live your best life, get back to that string cheese days when you were just stripping that down. Do yourself a favor and use the Oaxaca cheese, man. If you can get a hold of it, every Mexican market in your area is gonna have it. These tacos, they're not meant for cleanliness, my friends. They are meant for juicy, delicious, just amazing. Guys, do yourself a favor, get a good quality corn tortilla. If you can't make them yourself, Go to your Mexican market, get something good, and you're gonna drop these right down in all that fat, all that juice. Give it a good turn, kind of let it stick to it, and we're gonna take it directly over to the frying pan. Bam, you hear that? We're gonna let it toast up just a little bit. We're gonna hit it with that Oaxaca cheese. Then we're gonna take our delicious meat medley here. I think meat medley is probably the funniest way that you could ever describe some meats. Bam. Something tells me we filled this one a little bit too full, but there's no quitting us. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of those juices. Mine are extra thick, that's how I like them. I leave some fat in there, there's some meat that came off in there. It's delicious, man. Now, once you got your cheese melted like this, you're gonna go ahead and pop that bad boy over and just let that tortilla toast. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to dig in and see what these are all about. I'm super excited to see how the smokiness plays off. Now you take your birria taco, you dip it right in all that extra juice you had, and then you give it a bite. Oh my God. All right, whew, God, I forgot how good these things are. And the smoke flavor, come on, man. If you're not smoking these, you're messing up, man. You can taste, wow. The peppers got me. You can taste the spice in here, man. Every single bit of flavor you put in here. Come on, man. And thanks to our friends at Skylight, we were able to get the perfect sear on the outside of these things. These tacos are next level, my friends. Don't be afraid to think outside the box when it comes to your smoker. Look at that, perfection. Guys, remember, there are no rules at cooking. Thanks to our friends at Skylight Kitchen for sponsoring this video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Cheers, mate. I'm so feeling good. Small.